I have known Paul Dempsey, South Jersey's great photographer of our jazz scene, for a number of years. He and I recently documented Michael Pedicin recording his new CD. On April 20th, 2017, I attended an open house that Paul hosted at his Galloway studio. What he didn't know was that I was going to ambush him so that I could make a movie.
Oh, you want us kissing or anything like that? No, kissing. Yeah, good.
Sometimes us good videographers have to be downright rude.
Come on, John.
What's your name, son?
My name's Paul Dempsey.
And where are we?
We're at my studio in Galloway.
And who are all these
These are all the most beautiful people in the world that I know. They're friends, they're professionals, they're artists, they're musicians, and we're all here to have a great time, which we do once a year. And you're here too, John. So it's all good.
The place was packed, and I soon recognized one South Jersey art luminary. Bill Horn put me on TV. Don't believe me? Well, look at this.
Hi, welcome back to Artsy. I'm Bill Horn, and we've been here tonight with John Thornton, and he's been sharing his videos with us for the past 2 weeks. And John, I want to thank you for such a pleasurable experience.
Bill, I just have to say to any of your future guests, do not be afraid of this man. It's the funnest experience you're going to have. It's great. This has been so fun, and I'm on TV.
Thanks, John. Like he said, don't be afraid. This has been Artsy. I'm Bill Horn. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Bill. Paul also had the wonderful Tamara Dement jazz trio playing. Paul, you used to be a musician. How did you decide to become a photographer?
I had been a photographer even while I was playing music, but an amateur. So yeah, it wasn't really a switch. It was just concentrating on one more than the other. And I still play a little bit.
Oh yeah? Will you play tonight?
No. No, I only wear one hat at a time.
So how did you become a professional photographer?
That's a long story, John.
Well, give me the...
Well, it starts out, you do a job here, a job there, and then the jobs come more frequently, and then you say, hey, I'm going to quit my day job and just do this, you know?
And every year you've been having these open houses?
Yeah, I try to do one a year. It's actually been close to a year and a half now since my last one. So all the photos I have in the show tonight are since my last show, which was about a year and a half ago. Yeah.
This is you? Yeah. Oh my word. And this is the baby. Beautiful.
Nula, you're being born.
This was taken a week to 2 weeks before she was born.
And how old is Nula now?
She's 7 months old.
And she's the cutest baby.
Thank you so much. We think so too. Yeah, that's you. That's you, Mama.
I saw one of a couple in England, and they're in color, but England's black and white.
Well, that's an older shot, yeah. That's a young couple. It's actually my daughter and her boyfriend in London.
I thought they were movie stars.
Yeah, well, they...
How is it to work for Paul? Is he a good boss?
He's a great boss. Actually, he's my father, and he's a great
Oh my
father.
gosh! Are you the woman who was in that English photo?
Oh, no, that was the other daughter. I'm the second one, the younger one.
Oh boy, you all look like movie stars.
Thank you.
So whatever happened to the sister with the English guy? Did they stay together?
They did not stay together, but she lives in New York now, and she's doing just great.
All right. And what do you do?
I'm a graphic designer for Spencer Gifts. So, yep, working on the website.
Good job.
Thank you.
This is such a great thing, and you have an artist with you?
Mike Bell, whose work is just amazing, and he's a good friend. I thought he would be a good match in here, and I asked him to come and do the show with me, and he said sure, and I think it's a great marriage, his work and my work together, yeah.
Hi, I'm Mike Bell. Welcome to the 420 show. Me and Paul Dempsey are putting on a little party. Paul has some amazing photography and some great jazz playing, so enjoy yourself and look around.
Mike, your paintings are incredibly cool. You seem to enjoy old-time monster movies.
Yes, I do. My first memories of visuals that meant a lot to me came when I was a young kid, and it was watching monster movies Saturday morning. And those same images have stuck with me till today, and they're the same images that I like to paint over and over again. They're like my biggest inspiration.
The Matchbook series is quite amazing. How did you come up with that idea?
I was sitting in a bar and I was trying to think of something that people throw away that I could make art out of. And the guy next to me reached to the bartender and asked for matches. I said, "Can I have a pair of those too?" So I started looking at it and I thought, this might be cool if I could take a drawing, a portrait, and then in the same proportion add a hand to it made out of matches, I might have something. So I started with John Lennon giving a peace sign, and then I thought, you know, this is really endless. I could come up with hundreds and hundreds of people to do, and it's been a lot of fun, and I've sold quite a few of them.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And who is your favorite monster? Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman?
Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. My first memory of the first thing I ever drew was in kindergarten, and it was a Frankenstein mask for Halloween. I still remember it.
Yeah, and Fred Munster even got in there. He's a little...
Yeah, I like him as well. I really like Lily. I like drawing her. But Frankenstein is the big favorite.
Have you read the original by Mary Shelley?
Yes, I have. Yeah,
right.
Very cool.
And you, of course, saw Young Frankenstein.
Yes, many times. I love that movie.
Did you go to art school?
I did. I went for advertising design at Trenton State, and I minored in illustration. After school, I got into advertising. I've been in 2 different advertising agencies, worked there for 24 years as a creative director. I got laid off 8 years ago, and my wife said, "Why don't you just paint?" And I said, "I don't know if I can make it just painting. I'd love to do it. It's always been my dream, but I don't know if I could make a career out of it." And I jumped into it, and it's been the best 8 years of my life. Things are going great. I'm in 29 galleries. I have 3 solo shows a year. I'm in probably a dozen group shows a year, and I'm having a great time.
Excellent.
Thank you.
You're a role model for artists everywhere.
I've been a very lucky guy. That's what it comes down to.
Do you think that your background in music gives you particular insight into your work with jazz performers?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. I think the music background is key to that. And the people that I photograph that are musicians know that I have a music background, so they understand that I'm not going to make a noise or click or flash at an inappropriate time because I understand what they're doing. And so, yeah, I think it helps a lot. I think it helps a lot, yeah.
Okay, you're a wonderful photographer.
Thanks a lot, Sean. I'm going to go get a beer.
Paul's work with musicians is particularly notable, but he does a lot of other subjects as well. So let's close this out with some nice jazz, cowboys, drag queens, and other terrific photographs by the great Paul Dempsey. So what do you guys out there in television land think of me ambushing Paul for this video? Oh no, my own wife!